Hi guys, hope you're all okay. Minas here and welcome back to another episode on Can You Dig It? And as you can see guys, the sunflowers are open. So a lot of you have been messaging me, asking for updates and things like that. Today I thought I'll do one for you. So it's the 18th of September today. We're on about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And as you can see behind me guys, they've opened up. They're not the tallest. We're going to go through all that as the video goes on as well. And if you want to know how I germinated these and got these so beautiful, then I'll link a couple of videos to my germination method below. So yeah, my sunflowers, let's get into it. Right, so first thing we're going to do, see what to measure at. So I think the tallest one, probably this one here. There's a couple, this one here is yet to open. I don't know if you can see that. And well, we'll do a little bit of a close-up in a sec. At the moment, tallest one's coming in at about just under 1.5 meters. Slightly under 5 foot. That's not bad at all. Now, you might see from the videos that I should have had a lot more, and that's right. I gave a lot away, and I've kept a manageable amount for myself. So like I said guys, we did these at the start of June, and germination method, just please go back and have a look, nice and easy. And we've ended up with these, my sunflower wall. What I'm going to actually do now is, I have got some dwarf sunflowers here as well. They're not as good as these, unfortunately. I tried to wait as long as I could to get the bottom ones open and the top ones, and I think I waited a little bit too long for the top ones to open and the bottom ones, well, the dwarf ones have started to die down. And what I'll do now is we'll have a look at those. Cool. Yeah guys, so we've got the dwarf ones here, and yeah, they're starting to die back a little bit, especially that one there. There are some fresh heads brown at the back, so they should be coming through hopefully in a week or so's time. Yeah, that's a really nice one there. And you can see dwarf sunflowers like it should be, pretty much a miniature replica of the big one. Actually, if you want to see some of these get really big, do stick around towards the end of the video, and we'll show you some of the ones that were planted in my dad's back garden. And what he did was, actually ties this on to the next thing in the video, controlling the height. You can see there that I've put them in pots, I've doubled them up. Some of them have 2 sunflowers and 2 dwarf sunflowers in there as well. They're fighting for soil and space, and the roots are getting entangled into each other and what have you. But I found it's a good way to control the height. Watering guys, a lot. Quite irregular at the start. Some days they were growing up to an inch and a half a day. Some days I was even watering twice a day as well, right early in the morning and later on in the evening, trying to avoid watering at the hottest parts of the day. Best thing I'd say with these guys is if you want them to be big, giant, up to 3 meters some of these can get, and again we'll have a look at some of those at the end of the video. I recommend putting it straight into the ground as soon as, once the seed sprouted, once you've got maybe 3-4 inches of growth above the seed and the casing shell's fallen off, put them straight into the ground. Get them in there towards, I'd say maybe early May, middle May at the latest, and that'll give a little bit more time for them to skyrocket as well. And that's the way you're going to get nice big sunflowers. Stalks, stem down the middle, you're looking at the size of a broomstick in width, if not a little bit more. And they do grow, and they can get a little bit out of control, so you don't want to tightly compact them. You want to leave at least 1.5 foot space if you are going to do a bit of a display with them or anything. Guys, right, that's enough from me. Let's have a little bit of a closer look at these guys. Okay guys, so as you can see, the dwarf ones aren't doing too good. They were looking nice and beautiful about a week ago, and obviously with the close-up, the insects do like them as well, so you might want to put a bit of repellent on the leaves, some bug spray or something like that. So yeah, they come out really good, very nice. I'm definitely going to be doing those again next year. And then if we just pan out a little bit, and guys, another thing, you'll notice that there's not much leaf at the bottom of the stalks. That's because I've been trimming it as we go. They do tend to fall off, you know, and die quite quickly, especially when you're putting them in little pots like this. Not so much when you when they're in the ground. they tend to grow and grow. Aren't they beautiful? So what tends to happen is, we'll have a look here. So this one is maybe later on today, they might start opening up. Definitely by Monday, by the weekend, it should be nice and open. And what tends to happen is, as your sunflowers are growing, fresh growth coming out the middle, but then you're going to notice like something like that, really small, and that's a sign that it's starting to flower. And again, at first signs of that, I thought maybe a week and a half, but no, it can be 2.5 weeks in this state. So we've got another one there, and again, I'm another week, 10 days. I'll try and do another video with hopefully all of them open, but I don't think I'm going to get to, just purely based on, you know, the height and the size of some of them already. I mean, even as I'm panning the camera around, it just looks amazing. It looks so nice. Okay guys, so we're going to have a look at this guy. So this is one of the sunflowers I germinated at the start of June and gave to my dad. And if we have a look here, Storm Francis kind of got hold of it, and it's not a clean break. So we left it, and literally a week, 10 days later, we have this. A couple more in the background. That one's a bit of a whopper. Close to 3 meters, if not just over, and that should open up in a few days as well. But that is impressive. Guys, did you see the size of that one? The big one, wasn't it? That one clear, that's my dad's back garden. I gave it to him. Unlike myself, I put them in small pots. He, as they were about 6 to 10 inches in height, straight into the ground, and you saw the results there. And there was obviously the broken one as well, which we thought was game over. We left it because it wasn't snapped cleanly in half, and we thought it's still going to get some energy coming up that stem, and it was brilliant. It came back. And it opened up beautifully, and the other, I'd say, I mean, I'm 6'3", and it was like Jack and the Beanstalk. I could have climbed those. They were coming in at least 10-11 foot. And guys, there were, I think the dwarf sunflowers were, I think 40-50p a packet of 15 to 20 seeds, and the larger sunflowers, again, I think they were 60-70p a packet, and I got about 30 in there. Guys, we're going to wrap it up there for today. These are my sunflowers. I'll link some videos over here, like I said at the start, on how I germinated these. Guys, if you like what I'm doing, then please hit this button here and subscribe to the channel. I'm having a bit of a big gardening giveaway at 100 subscribers. Hopefully that's not too far away. And yeah, you know, 3 of you lucky viewers are going to get a nice little gardening pack, just to start you off on your own Can You Dig It journey. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm Minas. This is Can You Dig It? See you on the next one. Take care.